Let's just walk through it really fast. Maybe we'll even do it. Who knows? These first three are, if you run out of time, obviously you're out of time. You don't get to continue. These first three are just little grids. Oh, it's not hold up at all. These first three are just classic like mazes, right? These are separating the white tiles and the black tiles, and they just can't be together in the same field. Stu, what's up? This table, so I call them pellets or like nuggets. You can call them whatever you want. These nugs, you have to remember where these are, because these will be in the room with all the columns. So you have to remember that table when you get to this room, because that table acts as a map. No worries, Stu, you're right on time, brother. The table that we were just looking at acts as a map for this room. So the broken lines on the table are going to be barriers that like spring up like that. They're just barriers that spring up right in front of us. And the little dots, if I can even remember where they were right now, the little dots, the little nuggets, little nugs, are puzzles in this room. So you have to remember the route to get out of here, and you have to remember where the puzzles were, and you have to solve them. And everything about this is procedurally generated, so the puzzles are different every single time. Not only that, but the order, these four here, the middle sort of four panels that you do, it's the same four types of puzzles, but the puzzles themselves always change. And the order in which they appear on those screens also always changes. So that's a pretty easy one. So that's why I always check. Is it here? Is it here? Nope, it's all the way back here. This one you have to contain the shapes the tetrominoes are like drawing. And keep the purple, they won't always be purple and the colors can change, but keep those starbursts like two at a time together. So like this starburst can't be by itself locked away from the other one. So you have to manage that while also drawing the correct shape. So the answer would look like this. So I've built that 4 and that 3, and I haven't walled off either starburst from each other. This one is the same, except for you have to eat the nugs, and the rule for the starburst is the same. So that's the solution there, where the two, they're in pairs. There's not 3 or 4 or 0 of them. And this one, the blue line is what you draw. The yellow line is what is drawn for you. It sort of mirrors what you do. So the blue line has to eat the blue nugs, the yellow the yellows, and the black nugs can be eaten by either line. It's weird to sort of put this into a language because the game has no real words in it, of instruction at least. Here's just another little maze. So you always get these 4, but you don't know which 4 you're going to get on which panel and in which order they will appear. These 3, 2 of these are actually impossible. Only one of them can be solved, so the trick here is to figure out which one is possible and then solve it. Same thing here, except for there's a third, like another layer of difficulty, right? Because now there's 3 colors instead of just 2. Now we make our way to the room. We got to remember what the table said. And the table said that the first one was here. 3 triangles, you want to touch it 3 times on 3 sides, 2, 2, and 1, 1. So that's 1. The other puzzle is somewhere in this area. Should be. There it is. So again, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So if it's 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. All right, and then you got to remember how to get out. And then these last 2 are on a column, and it's hard to see around columns, obviously. Sometimes that's an actual answer, and you get to just draw a line and you're done. It's pretty cool. That's done. And then this last one is the same thing, except for you have to eat all the nugs. And if we do this while I've just been explaining the whole thing, that's going to be kind of wild. All right, well, that's the challenge. It's supposed to be super hard. Yeah. That's how you do it. Make it look easy. Thanks, Aaron. I've done this a lot. I don't even know how many times I've done it. But it's one of those things where people just try for days and days and days, or weeks and weeks, or months and months, and then they finally do it. And once you do it, Puzzle Master, thanks, Peppery. Yeah, it's fun to do it while you're actually explaining it. It's like another layer of difficulty. It's just one of those things that people, you either decide you really want to get it and you've worked towards it, or you just kind of decide it's not for you, which is okay.